All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to my new channel. Today we are going to be reacting to the deleted live stream from last night from Foodie Beauty. I did manage to get some clips from it. I was in the middle of watching it when it was deleted, but we'll just jump right into it here.
No, I'm not swimming. I just, yeah, pure bees. They came back. I sort of just dropped the food all over, but...
Yeah, why does she just throw the cat food on the ground like that? That is so gross. Couldn't she bring down a bowl or something to put it in for them? And then it's going to get in the pool and people are going to step on it if they don't eat it all. It's so disgusting, but she probably eats off the ground when no one's looking. So what does she care?
It's hard for me to bend all the way down to give it, so... Hi, Ellen. Joey, Miyako, Adela. Miss you too, Tiffany. Hi. This one eats everything. She was...
Yeah, because it's a stray cat. It's hungry. It doesn't have food constantly 24/7 like you do, Chantal. It's hungry. Of course it's going to eat the food that you put down on the ground for it.
waiting for me at the door. Hi, Karen. 8 years. Hey, SB, crafty gypsy. It's the same litter of cats from the other morning. They're so cute. Oh my god. Like...
Yeah, it's so cute that there's a huge overpopulation problem in the country you live in, and then you steal one of those cats from the street and don't even bother to get it fixed, knowing that it could potentially, when you dump it off outside again, when you have to go home because your visa's denied or whatever ends up happening, that cat's going to be dumped on the streets again and will continue to contribute to the overpopulation problem. Oh, but it's just so cute, isn't it? And they are cute. I love cats. I love animals more than anything. And that's what makes me the most mad about Chantel is how she treats animals and how neglectful she is.
Oh shoot, hold on guys. Okay. In a minute. No, I can't take all these cats, guys, like...
Leave those poor cats alone. Don't threaten them. They're better off on the trash-riddled streets of your neighborhood than they are with you. Step away from the cats.
What do you do? I'm gonna talk fast, you.
You must be really hungry, huh? No wonder you like me. Look at his little face.
And you're the cutest. Yes, you freaking are. Yes.
Hi, Dutch Puppet. I know I always say that. Don't look at my toes. Hi. Look at this one. We're having a pool party. We're gonna name him Steve. Can chat name the cat? Okay, sure. Everybody say a name, and I'll pick another one.
And who in the hell puts like vinyl or cloth? I'm not sure what material those couches are made from, but who puts couches like that inside a pool room where water's like going to seep down into the cushions and get stuck there and grow mold? Oh, it's so gross. Like there's a reason why they make pool furniture.
We'll have to agree. I can't do a poll here.
Yeah? You're happy?
We would never survive in a quiet place with you. It is hot right now. Sass and tea. Oh my god, Carolina. Qatar and One Airlines. Stop it. Garfield? He looks like a Steve. He does. He needs to pee. Stop eating all the food. You have brothers. Nathan Aries?
Well, you have more food right there to give them, first of all, and stop projecting your weird insecurities about food onto that poor cat. That cat's hungry. It doesn't get fed all the time like you do, Chantal. It needs that food because it probably only eats mice and bugs. Wow. You got some real nerve shaming that cat for eating.
Okay, I gotta go for now and sit in the AC.
Yes. Come. Hi.
Aww.
Do you like me? Do you like me?
Someone left their lighter here. This couch has seen better days.
Hey. Hey. What?
You like me. I think he loves me. He's burrowing. Julia's new boyfriend. But he's too young, I think.
You want a girlfriend?
No.
Hey, Glitter.
Oh, My goodness. You know what? If it wasn't for us, the community, I have no doubt that Julia would have been pregnant 3 different times by now because she also wants to project her insecurities about her infertility onto her poor cat. And if she could hide it from us, if we wouldn't find out about her having a bunch of cats in her apartment, she would have already bred that cat. And I don't mean to harp on this point at all, but I just cannot imagine living in a country where there are literally thousands of stray cats everywhere you look, and then joking about, or halfway joking about getting my own cat pregnant. Like, I would be on a mission to get as many cats fixed as I possibly could, but she doesn't care. You know, these are just objects to her. And she also wants to get Julia pregnant because it would be like in her sick mind, like a surrogate for Salah. Because she knows Salah wants kids, of course he does. And he'll have those kids one day after she dies or her money dries up. He's going to go off and have kids with someone else. But oh, if I can get my cat to have kittens, you know, maybe he'll stick around. She is so weird.
Dairy Queen. He's skinny. Why is he skinny? No, he has a lot of sisters. He has a lot of there's his brother, Zatar. Match Boost and Biryani. Okay, the other ones we can name. What, Match Boost? Actually, I like the name Match Boost. Aww, I know you like me. Aww, okay. Hi, what? Are you happy I gave you food? Hungry worms. No. Do you think they have worms? They don't have big bellies.
No, you probably have worms.
Chicken 65. What? Yeah, I have to wash my hands when I get in.
No, that cat needs to wash its hands after you touched it.
We'll quit fermenting that couch. What? What? Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, I wash my hands. I know you don't believe me, but whatever.
You have the cutest little face. Yes.
What? Oh my god, he doesn't want to let me go. Look. You can't come home with me. No, you can't. Oh my god. You've been hanging around this apartment the whole time waiting for me, huh?
It knows you have food. It sees you. We all see you. It knows that you'll feed it.
Juice is vaccinated.
Sure.
Hey. I know Capricorn, I feel bad. He has like a whole bunch of brothers though. Hey.
Hi. Oh, what?
And it's gone. She deleted it right in the middle of me watching it. I was able to find a channel with some clips posted, so that's what we're going to watch now. But I should have known better. That was an amateur mistake on my part. This is a brand new channel. I'm brand new to reacting. So next time I will make sure to download these things. Hopefully this is the good part of the stream where we get the rage. Anyway, moving on.
I tune in here and there. What else did I watch? I watched some of Original Owl. You know, people like to call me vile, and this is the reason they attack me. That's their gaslighting or whatever, deflection, whatever you call it. Their deflection. Yet they brag and admit they are distributing revenge corn. Wow, that's what you're doing now?
Okay, so normally I would agree with that. Revenge corn is a really crappy thing to do. But in this case, there's always an exception to the rule. Salah is getting what he deserves. He's the one who had sick fantasies about shitting on people and graping Bibles and degrading women, and not to mention he was cheating on his supposed wife. So, you know, I mean, it sounds like a case of karma to me.
Beating my grandpa today. You have some nerve, shaming. You have some nerve to sit there looking like Jay Leno and going, oh, did you see the DP, the D pic? Like, how old are you? But not just that. Here's the real kicker. Fat bastard outed you as having a Arby's roast beef and cheddar and Pippi long nipples. So if I were you.
What? Isn't that haram, Chantal? Isn't that haram to be calling someone Pippi long nipples and talking about their lady parts, calling it roast beef and cheddar? I'm pretty sure that's haram.
I would lay off the body shaming when it comes to private parts. Okay, 50's vet report you for the animal abuse. There was no animal abuse on that report. It basically said Like it on reports, it tells you all, like what the person comes in and says, like what the problem is. Like when you go to a hospital, the nurse will write down what the problem is. Fucking right. BBJ had health problems. She's fucking 21. Okay, pardon my French. She's 21.
Yeah, she was 21 and completely neglected by you. All cats are going to have some health problems as they get older, Chantel. It was up to you as a responsible pet owner. You should have taken care of those problems and been on top of them. Instead, you let infections just fester and fester and fester for God knows how long, and you let her poor claws grow into the pads of her feet, which must have been so painful. So don't act like, oh, the cat was just old and it had health problems. No, you were a neglectful pet owner.
Elle est 21 années. Elle a 21 ans. Elle a des problèmes médicaux, whatever. When I took her to the vet, I could pull the records. When I took her, whenever baby bird haired freak with BB.
Okay, pull the records then. You've said that for how long now? We've never seen any records.
Breath, Roman, Sneagle, what came with me to the vet, and he was holding BBJ. That was only months before I went to Kuwait. She had like kidney issues, like early stages of kidney failure, kidney problems. When cats are old like that, they don't groom as much. They don't scratch their nails. That's why they grow so long. So she's lucky I don't fucking live in Canada because, or I just don't like have the time or the want to like pay attention. Cause like that's like pure defamation. I've taken care of that.
No, you're too broke and lazy. That's all it boils down to. You're way too lazy to ever go through with any type of legal action, and you wouldn't have the money even if you were motivated to do it.
Cat for 20 years, but I'm an animal abuser. Go fuck yourself right in your little small boy ass.
What the? I'm pretty sure that's haram, too.
Disgusting freak. You're the animal abuser. Chain smoking with your dog. Probably abusing BBJ. Who fucking knows where that cat is? Anyways, that's all I have to say about that. No, I don't think it is all I have to say. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, whatever. There was nothing wrong with trying to rehome her to a loving person. Like, if you see all those text messages, I'm pretty sure the video is still on my channel. It might not be. Between me and this psychotic person who pretended to be someone at the demand of this wicked witch, FF Gunt, like, being like, yeah, you know, it would be perfect to have an elderly cat. Sent me pictures of her house. Who knows whose house that was. My mistake was giving her to a stranger, like, but lesson learned, that will never happen again. Why are we chilling in the gym? I don't know.
Yeah, get over it, Chantal. You got.
No, change of pace. She literally like euthanized her two dogs and has the nerve to like attack me for having euthanasia as an option, and people saying she was putting down a perfectly healthy cat. Really? Really? Did you not see the vet report?
It's not about you having euthanasia as an option, because that is a decision that all responsible pet owners have to make eventually. And it's, you know, the worst part of having a pet. But you were excited. You couldn't wait to put down BBJ. You were laughing about it. You were laughing about putting her poor old frail body in a wood chipper. Okay, we all remember that.
She has chronic kidney illness. She's 21. She's super old. She's not the picture of health. And if it was more traumatic for her to be rehomed, like I was looking into my options. How dare you tell me I don't have the right to do that for my pet? What's the best option for her? You act like I wanted to put her down just to get rid of her. Oh yeah, I took care of her for 21 years, but I just wanted to put her down. You're sick in the head. And people.
You just wanted to get to Kuwait. That's all you were concerned about. You did not care what happened to that cat. You wanted the easiest option that would require the least amount of effort on your part.
People who drink the Kool-Aid are just disgusting. Sometimes it is best to put a pet. Exactly. It's like, to me, it's like, yeah, they get mad at the most random shit when they're bored. You're so right. Yeah. I like, you guys see the kind of jokes I tell, and then you're gonna act brand new when I make a joke about BBJ. Gonna take a dirt nap. So what? She's gonna die. It's a fact of life. Everyone's gonna die. I joke about my death. I joke about everything. Doesn't mean I don't love her and abuse her and harm her. Get a life. Stop clutching your pearls. Like, such an abuser. So the 3 times that animal control came, I need to get those reports and all of that.
Yeah, get those reports. We're all waiting. We're waiting with bated breath, Chantal. Get the reports.
Just because you don't think it's funny doesn't mean that it's what you think it is, okay? So go clutch your pearls somewhere else, Heath. Shut up, Heath. Like, I still get Sam updates, yeah. The last one was a picture of him on the bed sprawled out. Yeah, he's living with really nice people. Why didn't animal control do something about the abuse? They had 3 opportunities. They said when we get a call, we just have to check. Go ahead. Go ahead. My pets, like, as if I would never, ever abuse my animals. And the only reason BBJ's nails were neglected is because I wasn't in the country.
I am a cat owner. I'm a lifelong pet owner. I've taken care of my own elderly cats before, and I know for a fact it takes longer than 3 months for a cat's nails to get like that. Okay, I can't even imagine how long it would take for them to get that bad.
But you know why, Blushy? I'm reluctant to post updates because people have said, like this ghoul, she's obsessed and stalker. She has one cat. I've heard that her or somebody else, I don't know, was it Shannon? We're gonna find Sam and take him. So even updates, like I don't want people to match the background and look for, no. Prove I'm lying, Ace. Where am I lying? Where? Give me one instance in this situation where I'm lying. Thanks, Sunset. I don't need people to believe me. I don't give a shit, really, honestly. Like, you don't think that a channel that makes money off of villainizing me has a motive to embellish and twist things and accuse me of things to make me look bad over and over and over and over again? Because anytime I attack her back, she'll come back with put Huber Rage on, or don't forget she's a documented animal abuser, blah, blah, blah. All bullshit.
We saw the conditions that you lived in, Chantal. We saw the condition of your apartment. Homeless camps are cleaner than what your house used to look like. So you want us to think that you were taking great care of your animals? Give me a break.
I don't think she has a motive to do all these things, just like saving BBJ. Do you know how much money she made off of that situation? Motive. But everyone is too stupid. No eggs on legs. The heat is making me sweat. I was sweating before I started raging. You mean truth telling is raging? Okay. Hate motive, yeah, and money motive. So, it's behind me, CB. But I'm just telling you, they're not stupid. They're just hateful. Yeah, good point. Good point. Earpiece. Their hate has blinds them too. It was painful for a long time, obviously, and it's sick. This is also proof that this bitch is a sick fuck because she gets pleasure in that kind of pain, like stealing someone's cat, knowing it would hurt them. You know what I mean? Same thing as that other, like trying purposely to ruin our marriage. Like, what kind of sick effing individuals are these people? And they think that's a one-up. You don't think that your karma, you don't think that you're gonna get any bad karma for that? Please. And again, I reiterate, Gun's karma is that she's hella ugly, and.
But I thought body shaming was wrong. I thought shaming people for their looks is wrong.
Like, she's just has no soul. Sadistic, yeah. Like, I would never do those things, ever. Nope, never. And you know what? That makes me feel good about myself. They do everything they can to destroy you. They're evil and toxic and deserve bad things. She'll probably die alone. Yep. I mean, would you want to spend time with this person? Like, they're vile. Her karma is her transformation, exactly. She puts up old pictures. She put up an old picture of herself, like, and that wasn't even that long ago, apparently. That was like, look how what this hate has done to your looks. Like, anyway. And she can say, at least the lumberjack didn't cheat on me. No, because blow-up dolls can't cheat, right? They're not sentient. No matter how much you want them to be sentient, they're not. No matter how big of a strap-on you put on them, they're not sentient, all right? So, and people use that as a flex. At least, my didn't cheat on me, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to be here. Let's get that straight. I could be anywhere with someone else if I wanted to be. I choose to be here. That's because I want to be. So, how is that a flex? Like, I have the free will and freedom to do whatever I want. I can come and go wherever I want to go. I can, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still independent that way. Okay, so I know you're brain dead like the other zombies, so I'm going to explain it to you. The only reason I bring up any of this, I'm addressing exactly what came out of her disgusting mouth. Okay, so, I mean, I know you watch them. You got the same negative vibes. So, that's why I'm addressing it. Because you're not even going to acknowledge the fact that all they do all day is bring up my marriage? What the fuck? And then you have the nerve to be like, why is talking about not having a man? Because this bitch who doesn't have a man is talking a lot about my man. And she lied. She lied about having a man. That's why I'm bringing it up. I shouldn't even have to explain that. They sit on a panel for 2-3 hours talking about my marriage, but we really invent a man and have the nerve, They talk about whatever for hours and hours, like, get a life. And then, like, you're surprised at my reply? Like, why does this matter? Because if you're going to throw stones, make sure you don't live in a glass house. That's why. I wasn't cheated on with anything that moves. Like, there was never any physical cheating. One mistake is all I'm willing to forgive, by the way, and I've said that a million times. You can't say what you would do or wouldn't do in this situation. And that's what you would do. I'm not you. Like, everyone's different.
Okay, so that's how she's justifying it to herself now. Oh, it was only online, so it's not actually cheating, right? Okay, well, and speak for yourself, Chantal. I would not put up with that. You might be okay with your husband having great fantasies and wanting to shit on people and getting turned on by someone farting in his mouth. You might be okay with that. I could never look at someone the same after I saw those kind of text messages. So you're desperate enough to put up with it, but don't say, we don't know what we would do in that position. I know exactly what I would do.
There's no emotional cheating. Wanting to take a dump on someone is emotional cheating. No, it's called fetish, like something you're ashamed to talk to your wife about. That's the difference. So you look for somebody grungier. I don't know. Like, it's the truth. What emotional? Like 2 days of discussing, like, stupid talk is emotional cheating? Since when? Give me a break. And like, if you plan on rubbing that in our face forever, go for it. It doesn't bug me anymore. Obviously, if I'm still here, I don't care. You can try to rub it all day in my face. You can put faceless pics of wieners all over you want. You can do terrible drawings. You can laugh. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. You're not going to affect me. You're not going to.
It seems like it's affecting you, girl. It seems like it's affecting you.
So it's her life and her decision. How does it affect you? Exactly. The only way it affects people is they think it's a one-up. Like, oh, ha, 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 your perfect marriage isn't so perfect. I never said my marriage was perfect. No marriage is perfect. And ours is public. That's the only difference. This happens to people all the time.
Yeah, it's public because you have no other way to earn a living for you and him. You have to make a spectacle of yourself online in order to pay your bills and in order to pay him to be your husband, because otherwise he wouldn't be around. And then you proudly sit there and say, yeah, I am smug. Yeah, when you're in front of the camera, when you're inside your little disgusting apartment complex. But when you're outside, we all see how insecure you are.
We have a very strong emotional bond. That was pure, like, fetish, weird fetish shit. You can call it whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care. I have my opinions, my thoughts, and we've moved on. We've grown.
If you've moved on, then why are you still talking about it? No, you haven't moved on.
How many of your viewers get cheated on and take their man back? Exactly. Physical cheating, that would be different probably, but why are you bringing up Keith's money, soy of geese? Why would I ask Keith for money? Do you not know that I paid the bills while he wasn't working for like over a year and a half? Do you know that I bought him his first laptop? Do you know that I paid most of the bills for a long time? Yes, he's given me like money and we've shared money together, but that's none of your business. Nosiest of geese. How about you change your name to that? It was cheating. Yeah, it was. Swag Daddy. And what's your point? I told you it's over with. Why are you even still bringing it up? It affects you more than it affects me. It's not your business. And people saying that somebody...
But didn't you just say that it wasn't cheating because it was online and it wasn't in person? Like, get your story straight.
Wants to grape people because like of a consensual fetish situation versus real life. You people are disgusting. Disgusting, okay? You want to know who you can attack in real life?
Okay, but in that type of situation, if that's your thing, the other person is usually, interested in that type of thing too. In the fetish community, it's pretty well established that like it should always be consensual between two people. You should always talk about it first and say, hey, this is what I'm into. Is this okay with you? Like, he would just push that on to Kybella. And I don't like Kybella. She's a hot mess, but still.
If you really want to attack someone who's a predator, Scabba had 3 kids with this predator and then had her wife make a post saying not to treat this man like shit because he's a war veteran after they knew what he did to a 4-year-old child. Okay? Her baby daddy was in bed with a 4-year-old child. Rape is a kink. Look it up. Why do you think safe words exist, dummy? Why is it not right for me to talk about, but this person can attack me every day? I don't think so. I can talk about what I want. It was made public.
Okay, but where was the safe word? Was that ever discussed between him and her? No, it wasn't. Of course not.
They talked about Karate Joe for no end to try to shame me on that. But Karate Joe had a victim as well. So you're going to keep that same energy with Karate Joe when you did several streams about it, right? Or no? Yeah, so zip it. This is a channel and on likes for whatever the fuck I want it to be because it's Foodie Beauty. And guess what? I'm Foodie Beauty, so I can talk about whatever I want. Yeah, so zip it. This is a channel and on likes for whatever the fuck I want it to be because it's Foodie Beauty. And guess what? I'm Foodie Beauty, so I can talk about whatever I want.
And we can respond to you however we want. That's how that works.
No, that's for his new laptop. I bought him a laptop a while ago. Oh, sorry, undisclosed. Maybe I'll just block you, then you don't have to come back. Bye. Like, if you have a problem with me defending myself and talking about whatever I want on my channel, stay gone. See ya. No one cares. Like, literally, I don't get people who complain about what I talk about. If you don't like it, just go. Obviously, like, if it bothers you. Oh, well, Lilith, whatever. If it's not this, it's gonna be me eating a can of soup, so what gives? I'm allowed to...
And you wonder why your channel is dying. This is how you treat your subscribers, your watchers. I mean, do what you want, but this is how you make a living. This is what you depend on to feed you and Salah, and that's expensive.
I speak my mind once in a while, and I don't feel bad for it. How do you know my husband doesn't provide? Where's your one proof that he doesn't provide?
He doesn't work.
Shut the fuck up with that. Are you kidding? So many people. Why do I get that blocking finger going? What do you mean, Trixie? Like, are you offended that I'm blocking hateful people? What do you mean? Yeah, exactly, YouTube lover. Somebody with all their backgrounds should shut up. Like, you're gonna give me shit for having a person in my chat I didn't know had a history of sex offender when Kaya's man had a history, was put in jail for that, and then Scabba's friggin' baby daddy had 3 kids with one? Like, shut up.
Yeah, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. Just because someone else does it doesn't make it okay that you did it too. And you defended the sex offender. You defended Karate Joe. And we're not talking about those other people. We're talking about you.
Are you kidding? It's like it's also so R-word that people who get offended that I block people who are hateful in my chat. Excuse me? Like, what? So thousands can watch those channels, ridicule and bully Chantal, but she can't defend herself. No, because that's exactly it. That's exactly it. You know? Whatever, Gabby, go virtue signal somewhere else. Bye. Yeah, you allow a child offender access to your children. Exactly. Yeah, Leslie, it's my channel. Like, I can talk about what I want. Like, I'm literally not addressing people. Why are they, like, I'm only addressing certain people. So why are people upset at me defending myself over stupid allegations? Like, it's okay for someone to just, like, call me an animal abuser, whatever. Send around revenge porn saying it's my husband, whatever. They can do all that, but I can't say anything. You can suck it. That's what you can do. Yeah, no. I don't think so. Who abused a 4-year-old? Yeah, it was baby daddy. Yeah. And then her deluded, psychotic, greasy-haired wife went online after they found out about what he did and said, have some respect on this man's name. This was after he was deceased. He was a war veteran. Yeah, he was also a pedophile. So who cares? Just because he's a war veteran, who gives a shit? Like, give me a break. And then they have the nerve to come after Salah. Yeah, that's really equal. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's an awful person, right? Mm-hmm. Never hurt anybody in real life, in fake life. Never hurt anyone. Doesn't have a criminal record. Wasn't addicted to meth.
Yeah, but you were.
Didn't SA a child. But go off on your streams about my husband. Go off. Go off. Is there something in the water in Indiana? Like, no offense if you're from there, but there's a lot of people, haters from there that are just, yeah, of course he really loves me. Like, we're not, nobody's perfect, you know? And, I've done a lot worse with people I've really loved. Like, when I was really in love, you know, in my relationships.
Oh, did she just admit she's not in love with Salah? Oh my goodness, she did. Watch that. Watch this again.
That are just, yeah, of course he really loves me. Like, we're not, nobody's perfect, you know? And, I've done a lot worse with people I've really loved. Like, when I was really in love.
Oh, she's done a lot worse to people that she's really loved. So she's saying she doesn't really love Salah. Oh, that was such a slip on her part. No wonder she deleted the stream.
That one, you know, in my relationships, I was a shitty cheater, like physical, you know, full-blown affairs, like bad. Had nothing to do with them or how much I loved them at all. No, Sanji, I'm not saying that. You saw my streams. I got mad even more at him than her, that piece of crap. Like, you know. But that's the thing, Kirby, is like I do it all the time, and I never learn. You know, I think like if I really just ignored them like fully, but sometimes it's good to vent. You know, I don't know. But that's the thing. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're trying to explain yourself to people who don't give a shit. They don't want to understand you. They just want hate. But that's the thing. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're trying to explain yourself to people who don't give a shit. They don't want to understand you. They just want hate. She really did date him. Yeah, and you know, like, yeah. But I hate to talk about it because like we've gone over it and like keep going over it, you know. But he even like said in those texts like I never talked to anybody before, and like I believe him, and we've moved on, and like it did bring us closer, like in a lot of.
Oh, okay, yeah. A cheater says I've never done this before. God, you're dumb, Chantal.
Ways, which is really weird. Hopefully he learned it. I think he really did. Like the amount of regret, I see that all the time, you know. So he even said he loved you to her, yeah. And she's so stupid and pathetic. Like, I want you to leave her. Like, get a fucking life. Like, as if that would happen. And I have the freedom to leave if I want. Like, so, like, if I'm not happy somewhere, you trust me, I'm gonna leave. Okay. I've done it in all of my
Oh, please.
relationships. Like, I've always like been the one to leave. You know, always. Because if I'm not happy, I'm not gonna stay. If I see it's worth it, you know.
You just admitted you don't really love him. Oh, in the relationships that I really love the person, I did horrible things. But in this relationship where I don't really love him, that is what that implied, Chantal. I mean, it's obvious that it is not a relationship based on love. Everybody knows that. But to have you admit that, to have a Freudian slip like that, oh man, that's great.
No, he didn't break up with me, silly. So where's the proof? I don't think so. I think online I said it was like mutual, but it was like to be respectful for him, and because I felt bad breaking up with him, I like that tore me apart. The thing with breaking up with someone is that you feel bad for them, you know. I don't think I think we would still be together if I didn't break up with him. I don't think he would have ever left me, ever. But I wasn't happy. I didn't love him anymore. Time to go. You know, I tried to stay, and it's like a bad reality. You have to, you know, a lot of people ignore for a while. They say live together unhappy because you're comfortable. You don't want to admit that you're not in love anymore. You don't want to change your lifestyle because separating is messy. You know, especially if you're sharing bills and things. I don't know. I don't know how he didn't like. He was just like, I think it just got stagnant. I don't think we were. I don't know how he could have been happy, but whatever. Your marriage has survived after something.
I think she was talking about BB. She must have been. BB left her ass in the dust. He wanted to move on and have kids and have a woman who didn't gorge herself online for money. He moved on from you, Chantal. Don't try to say you're the one who left him, please.
Dramatic while Breezy sits around waiting for someone to ask her how she's doing. Yeah, exactly. Like, how desperate do you have to be? This man is making fun of you bad. Where's your proof of being used for money, Ramblin? I thought I was broke, so which money? It can't be both. You can't contradict yourself. You look like an idiot being used for Canada. Meanwhile, when
no, you're broke and you're being used for the little bit of money that you have. And you're broke because Salah spends all your money. That's why you're broke.
Oh, why? It's because I'm overweight, right? That I'm being used for money. All right.
I mean, it's not that overweight people can't find love and can't be with people, but they have to look for someone on their own level. You know, like her and Pete's, I thought made a pretty good couple. They're both pieces of shit. They're both on the same level looks wise. You know, they're both from the same place, but she thinks she's too good for Pete's. I mean, she's so naive to the world and how it works. She doesn't realize how prevalent, you know, scamming is in certain parts of the world and how they target overweight, desperate, naive, dumb women to pull their scam off on. And yeah, Salah, he might not ever get to Canada. Maybe he will, but in the meantime, he's living high off the hog. Pun fully intended.
So if I'm being used for money, how did Salah survive before he met me?
He barely survived. He was living in a closet.
He actually put out a lot of money, changing his bed, changing everything, even though it's a small apartment. So what? He was single. Where's he going to live? In a threeplex? A friggin' triplex? Like, that's an upgrade. Trust me. Look at Swordfish. Like, he's still ripping that iPad that I friggin' gifted him. What did he have? Are you kidding? At least Salah had his own car, his own place. Had, like, you know, had a lot. Exactly, Macy. They contradict themselves. I'm so broke that I go at, apparently, they say I shop at a food bank. All this with no proof. I can't afford certain things. Like, they spend time, like, and, like, talking about, like, theorizing what I can afford, what I can't afford. Like, stupid shit like that.
No, it's because we saw you blow through money when you had it. You would constantly be buying the most useless crap imaginable. You don't buy anything except for food, and that's it, really. Food. And then you pay your bills.
Like, it's so stupid. Like, who cares? Like, who cares? Are you poor shaming? What's the deal? Like, what's the big idea? Like, I'm not the one. There's people who have their cash apps on every friggin' stream they do. Are you kidding? Like, what? It's so annoying. You're obviously lying about being 330. How many times have I weighed myself? And how many, like, I even weighed myself at the doctor. I wasn't like 400 pounds. Like, so how am I gonna be 450? Like, people are dumb. Go to the doctor and weigh yourself. When I do, that's a lie. Like, stay mad, stay mad.
I still do not believe that way in. There was something up with that scale, or she was leaning on something, because 330 pounds my ass.
Yeah, who peed on the couch? What are people even talking about? You're so dumb and mad that you don't even make sense. I love that for you. I paid the doctor, right? That would be so illegal. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Just like we live here, not married. Illegal. I don't like stupid people. And who would lie about being 330 exactly? Like, how are you caring about me by accusing my husband of using me for money? What the fuck kind of care is that? If that's your care, idea of caring, I don't need it. Projection is incredible. Sanctimony, narcissism. Yeah, the contradictions, exactly. I'm apparently broke, but I somehow gave Salah $9,000. Like, when we got married, they check like your bank record. They check a lot, and he had to give me a maher. I can't say it right. Like, he had to give me money. I didn't have to give him money. And know what? Like, what do you?
Isn't that sad? You've been there for how long now, and you can't even say the most basic Arabic word? Like, wow. What have you been doing with your time? Oh yeah, that's right. Sitting in your apartment and stuffing your face.
What are you even talking about? I don't have, like, you think I just had $9,000 to just give to somebody? Like, what? Like, I don't know. Anyway. Hey, Boozin, have you taken any pictures in your daughter's room yet? Nobody really cares about what. Yes, they do, because they said it. They accuse that. They accuse this. What do you mean cats see? They don't care. That's all I talk about for their content. Like, my fake marriage with no proof whatsoever. No proof. There's no proof I am married. Well, do married people online give children marriage certificates? And by that same logic, every family channel could technically not be married. Like, anyways, takes a brain, which they don't have clearly. They share brain cells. Their conspiracy theories, LG, are so dumb. They act like they're covering the Olympics. I've been used by people for decades. Like, who, Peter Princess? You didn't even know me for decades. What are you talking about? Before Salah, before the Swordfish, yeah, used by the Swordfish, yeah, okay, sure. Before that, I was with Bibi and then Pete, 14 years of people who we had 50-50 relationship. What are you talking about? Like, oh my god. And now as an adult, I don't need validation to feel good about myself. I don't cut down, no, I don't have a channel cutting down other people to feel good about myself, okay? Like, they're just all things out of their butt. Like, what kind of, exactly, Tangi, this stupid idiot who lives in his mother's house, shops at Victoria's Secret for her, comes online like a newscaster. Foodie Beauty says she doesn't like eggs, but she's trying eggs. I even said in my video, I don't like eggs, like, but sometimes I crave them. What kind of dumpy, stupid content is this? Would you be attracted to a man who does that? Like, would you, like, imagine you're gonna fat shame him after you offer to go under his desk and pleasure him? Like, you were gonna have to do some digging through, and you're gonna fat shame him. Okay. Okay, when are people gonna realize that being fat are the worst things than being fat?
Okay, well, that's about it, you guys. That's all the clips I could find. I'm sure there's more, but oh boy, this is a longer video than will be typical on this channel, so don't worry, but it was a long live stream. But thank you so much for coming. This is my first video on the channel, so if you are looking for more content, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will be talking to you guys again soon. Bye!